My fish died. So
Oh, sorry. Did you
it's
eat
all
it?
right. No, I buried it in the garden. I'm gonna get a chinchilla.
Okay, that's
Did
cool.
your fish die due to faulty climbing equipment?
No, it does have a thing with balance. Actually, its swim bladder got fucked up, so it flipped over and kept flipping over the wrong way. Kind of like at the
Did you have
beginning of
to
a
tell
certain
her
movie.
family, or did you look into her eyes? So this guy's an idiot. He just kills a lady at the beginning of the movie.
Well, yeah, I know he's like so like casual and like cracking jokes and stuff, and then
Yeah.
Well,
whoops.
he's trying to like bring some levity to the situation.
In
Uh,
retrospect, maybe he was being a little too casual and he was like hooking up a lady to a wire across some really huge height.
Jesse's.
are you
Okay.
okay?
Yes, I'm good. I was just looking at the cast members. I can't remember what the other girl was named. Is it? All right, they keep calling her Kid. Is it Kid? Is that her name?
Kate?
Oh, Kate. Kate.
All right, all right.
Is it Kate?
Let's
God,
tighten it up here, guys.
I'm doing my
Janine
best.
Turner
It says Jesse.
or Jesse? Jesse.
So, but
Come
I could
on, kid. The old
Yeah,
man says that.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
helicopter pilot.
It's like a nickname, I guess.
The
What is this?
opening of this movie is it's so awesome with all like the establishing shots, but it's so stupid at like the same time. Like the music is really stupid. All the characters are saying really stupid shit, and then anytime it cuts to like the real actors, it's like it's really stupid, and then whenever it cuts to like the stuntmen on the mountain, it's like amazing.
Yes, I do agree. This movie is much stupider than when I watched it back in the day.
Well,
It's just as entertaining, but it's stupid.
True.
I remember this movie being worse than it was because I loved this movie when I was a kid. And then in my early 20s, you rewatch it, you're like, oh, this movie's like dumb.
Mhm.
But then, like, movies are so bad now, you watch it now, you're like, oh, this is dumb, but this is so much better than any new movie.
And also,
Sure.
you've gotten dumber. So
Wiser, Ryan. Adam, wiser.
yeah, it's Adam, not the guy. Ryan did the show once in like a year.
Give me a break. I had a long day.
All right, you ate your fish. I get it.
I did.
Dude, Stallone,
Well,
what a charmer, dude.
he's a charming man. He's a beautiful man. He has shaved armpits in this movie, which I appreciate. He's big,
Yeah,
buff,
thanks
and
for doing that.
muscular. He's got to shave his pits,
You don't
which we get
want
to
you don't
see
want to
in
have
the
like
opening
hairy
scene.
armpits on the movie where you're like hanging from a cliff.
You don't want any body hair ever.
Yeah, that's confusing for the
I
audience.
agree. I
You
agree.
see a man with body hair, they're like, "What the fuck's going on?"
100%. It's a much cleaner look.
He's
Where in the timeline of Stallone's career was this? What was before it? What was
okay.
after it?
So this is kind of a rickety period for Stallone,
Oh
but
no,
this is kind of like a peak,
this is
like
Planet
a cliff.
Hollywood time. I thought.
Yeah, but this is a peak, but it's rickety because this is sort of the beginning of the end. After this, it's just like it's all downhill. He's falling off the cliff, baby. So this is after Demolition Man.
Mhm.
So the Demolition Man and Cliffhanger are like, oh, these are kind of working. These are good. And then you have shit like Daylight. Daylight is kind of like a wannabe version of this movie. He's like a guy who works in the New York tunnels and he's like rescuing people and there's lots of stunts, but it doesn't work as a movie because like Adam said, everything about this movie that makes it good is the photography. That is like the greatness of this movie is like, holy shit, there's a helicopter, there's a person on a rope, and they're shooting it from another helicopter. Or
Yeah.
there are two jets flying with an actual cable attached to two jets with a guy
No way.
going in between two jets while this is being shot in a third jet following the sequence. The
That's
stunt
tight.
in so this movie has a lot of great stunts, but and it can't keep it going. But this is also like pre Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Like these are pretty intense stunts. Like Schwarzenegger, he wasn't really doing amazing stunts in his movies. He was kind of like amazing set pieces, I guess. Or like
What about the stunt where he got pregnant and gave birth?
Junior.
Yeah, that was a good stunt.
what about the stunt where he karate chopped a whole classroom of kindergartners.
Yeah, that was a good stunt.
Yeah. Or what about the stunt where he fucked that ugly Mexican woman and got her pregnant and then raised her child for
Hey, at
15
least
years and didn't tell his wife, even though the kid looked exactly like Schwarzenegger.
he's
And
a
she
stand-up guy, though. He took
and
care
his
of
wife
kid.
was like, "Is that your son? He looks just like you."
Well,
No,
it happens.
They kept the housekeeper for a long time, for like a year. He was
Yeah,
like a
they lived.
family
She lived
friend.
with them, and then like the
Cool.
kid, the giant kid. Hello, I'm your son. I'm not your son.
Yeah.
He's about to start
Hello.
competing in bodybuilding competitions.
Is he? Was you supposed you said the lady's busted?
I mean, it was their housekeeper. I don't know. I don't know what she looked like. She's Latina, so there's one point. I believe she's Latina.
Well,
Okay, guys,
William's
let's
pulling
pull
it
up the photo. What do you mean? You don't
I
look?
just
I can be a little harsh on women, right?
yeah,
A
you're
little
known to be
bit.
a little harsh. Not like me and Mike.
But also, I'm the greatest lover on the pod.
That's fair.
That's
That's a
true.
fair. That's a fair statement.
You got to give it to him on that one, folks. It's true.
Ooh,
Oh, what are you talking about? Come on, bro.
she just needs like a little face
She's
surgery and
just
she'll be
old.
fine.
She's old, but she's
Yeah,
got
So
like
is
like
Arnold too. Arnold's old as shit.
yeah.
There's his
look at this
son.
kid. He looks so much like Arnold. It's so funny, and like
He looks exactly like Arnold and this lady.
also Arnold's a hundred something millionaire. And it's like my dad is a multi hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars heir, and I live with my housekeeper mom.
Oh yeah, that must be cool.
I kind of want a little payday, want a little
He's
paycheck.
he's
Maybe
old
I'll
enough that
rob
he
my
could have his own
dad.
place. Yeah, there
Maybe
you
I'll
go.
rob my dad on an airplane using another airplane. So
Yeah.
this movie, Stallone, he was in some shitty movies, Tango and Cash, Oscar. He's been over the
Supper my
top.
mom will shoot.
Yeah, he's in some bad movies and he's in Demolition Man, Cliffhanger. It's like, okay, this is kind of working again. And then it
Then he-
kind of falls apart in Daylight and
What about Copland? He was great in
I
that.
don't think Copland's very good.
Oh my god! All right,
I don't think it's very good. I watched it as a
I
teenager.
respect your opinion.
Maybe it's better than I remember, but it's kind of like, what are you doing, Stallone? You can't act.
Yeah. You know what I realized in this movie? So he's the white Jackie Chan. Stallone is.
In what way?
He sounds fucking stupid when he talks. He's an idiot. You know what I
So
mean? But
Schwarzenegger, same thing.
oh, he sounds stupid. Yeah, Jean-Claude sounds stupid. That's a good point.
You know, there's a couple of
Steven
these
Seagal
guys.
didn't sound stupid, and then he's changed his voice to be Cajun, and now he does sound stupid. So he could, 'cause he has a career move.
Now he's
Uh,
Russian.
now he's Russian, yeah.
Oh, he made
But
the movie called The Specialist afterwards. That was forgettable. Judge Dredd. That was sort of
Oh, his
ooh,
peak. His peak of
That-
action stardom.
it was like no more big budgets for you, buddy. And then Assassins. That was pretty lame.
Yeah, it's all right.
Get Carter, and it's like, come on, what are you doing? You can't act. Detox.
he wanted to act. Something he could have done in this movie that would have been cool, because there's a part where that fight that he has with Leon from Cool Runnings.
Yeah.
He pulls a knife on him and shit, and Stallone could have like got something cut off, or like, you know what I mean, like stabbed, and then he had to like do the rest of the movie with like, you know what I mean, like
It's a little Die Hard.
they could have fucked
Sure.
him up, or like, but he pulls a knife out and then nothing happens to him, and it makes me feel like Stallone was like, oh, I can't get stabbed or whatever. The people, they don't want to see me get stabbed. They want to see my hairless.
But he would
armpits.
die.
I can't be all bloody.
You don't just die from being stabbed automatically, right, Mike?
I mean, depends where you get stabbed.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah.
In a mountain.
Yeah.
You got
wouldn't be
stabbed in
good.
the mountain.
But yeah,
Yeah,
you're
no-
right. He would look like a bitch if he got stabbed.
But it's like a vanity choice. I feel like for him to not get
Is
stabbed,
it?
but it would make it so much more interesting. I don't know, maybe.
I
That
don't
made me
think
think
so.
about like Cobra and shit. Like he doesn't
I
want to
don't-
look like he doesn't want to ever look not cool and charming.
What
so
if
he's got all these
what
stupid
if
lines and
Leon
stuff.
what if Leon raped him, Adam? Just fucked him in the ass really good
That
and
would be
just
sick.
fucked his face. And wouldn't that be interesting? And then he's like,
That would make the
then he-
character a little more rich.
he picks him up by the penis and stabs him in a stalagmite.
Stalactite.
The tights are on the
No,
top.
no. Stalagmite. No, stalactite. It's
Might.
stalactite.
It's tight. Tights are on the
Stalactites
top.
stay
That's
tied
how
to
you
the
remember.
ceiling, yeah. Stalagmite might reach the ceiling.
What if Leon had sex with his lady in front of him and he had to
says
watch?
he's gonna.
Ooh.
He goes, "You're gonna go to your grave knowing that I'm gonna treat the bitch right."
Motherfucker.
This is good writing for a black character. It's finally
Yeah.
like, you know, realistic writing for a black character.
What, by making him into a violent rapist?
No, but just like there's just nuances and stuff, I guess, that you wouldn't get.
I did not give them.
Yeah, it's a well written black character, I think.
Fair
Does
enough.
this joke have a punchline?
No. You know what else I liked in this movie? Oh, well, we haven't talked about John Lithgow.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you know he's not English? That's an accent.
oh dear.
But he's playing
come-
English again. He's in Harry Potter as Dumbledore. New pictures came out today.
He's tricking everybody again.
My
come
money!
all the lead villains in these movies of like these violent gangs are always just gay geniuses? Why is
Because of
that?
Die Hard. Also, did you notice the amazing photographs of him where the FBI are like, Eric Whalen might be on board, and they look at these like amazing photos of him in like the shadows, and it's like long lenses and like it's all blurry, and it's like he's like posed all beautifully and like
Very cool.
very cool, and it's just like Jeremy Irons or Alan Rickman in Die Hard. They have like cool photos of them.
Long lens photos.
Yeah, or like in Face Off, I think they do the same thing. It's like they show the photos of the villain like in the little preamble.
But he's not just being British. He's like John Lithgow's being like
Kind of
he's
South
doing, like,
African.
a royal he has like an inbred royal British thing about him. Interesting choice. Maybe a Rothschild.
They're all
adjacent
inbred.
person.
It's a fucking island. There's only so many people to fuck.
So, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I
The
didn't know
most
that
inbred
about the
part of
people.
England is Wales. That's where all the
I know I'm Welsh. I'm part
the
Welsh.
buggery was going on.
Yeah.
The buggery and the felching and the
Must be where I got
impregnation.
it from.
Yeah.
But-
They would bugger one boy on a cliffside and fill him
Really?
up with all the village's goo, right?
Yeah.
And they would pour the milkshake in all the ladies.
Oh, cool.
And it was just his mom and his sister. It was fucking gross.
That's
You see it in
beautiful to
Game of
me.
Thrones. You see it in Game of Thrones. Just watch that. You'll get the whole history of England, baby. Now, I liked one thing about this movie. He's hanging on a cliff during the opening title. It says Cliffhanger, and Stallone is really hanging off a cliff, and he's really hanging.
It
Yeah.
delivers. The title delivers.
But it doesn't end. It ends. It's pretty neatly wrapped up at the end, though, which I was kind of disappointed with that. This is called Cliffhanger. You'd think they would fucking give you at least like a cliffhanger ending, too.
There you go. That's a good.
They just
thought.
took it literally. They took the phrase cliffhanger literally and ignored the.
Well, they're not taking it literally because it doesn't have a cliffhanger ending.
No, they are taking it literally because he's hanging off of a cliff.
But that's not the term cliffhanger comes from. It's a guy who climbs on mountains. It comes from the story thing. That's the
I know.
The
How come they didn't
story
make John
idea is
Lithgow
the-
be like, "Hey, I'm back" at the very end or something? You know?
I have a twin brother.
Yeah, that'd have been cool.
Now, there's some more actors in this movie. We got Michael Rooker, Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer himself,
Yeah,
as the other guy.
the friend.
He's good.
Yeah,
He's angry. You know, he's climbing the mountains. He's moving around. He's physical. This movie must have been fucking hard to make. They said when they were making this movie, the actors are on cables in safety harnesses, and then all the cameramen, the director, the sound people, they're all in safety harnesses. So you have like this group of people all making a movie together on these when they're on the cliffs in the mountains, and they're like afraid of fucking falling and dying too. So it was a pain in the ass. And they said like it would take forever just to get into position and out of position, and like the food would be cold and like
But that's why the movie is still good and watchable, is because like they're doing some like hard to do shit, you know,
you're
It's
doing hard to do
complicated.
shit.
spectacle.
Bringing up
every-
all those safety harnesses would be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. And then like every 15 minutes, someone gets killed in a cool way.
That's
you're
a
like,
very
oh, that's
important
cool.
screenwriting rule.
Oh, he scraped that guy's face sliding down a mountain, just scraped his face off. That's a cool way to kill him.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like this, Rennie Harlan directed Die Hard 2, and this movie is better in a lot of ways. It moves so much faster than Die Hard 2. And in Die Hard 2, you have that like horrific plane crash where all those people are killed. But then they were kind of like, what if we cut it out the movie? So like, let's not talk about it afterwards. This movie, they start off with this horribly traumatic death of this woman screaming, falling, dying in slow motion. And that's a pretty harsh way to open an action movie. And I feel like you wouldn't get that in a normal Jackie Chan movie. You're not going to see Jackie Chan like, oh,
True.
I don't want to get in trouble. And he just like kills a lady, throws her off a mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Stallone I guess he made himself kill a woman at the beginning of this movie, so that's pretty good.
I was listening to the audio commentary for this. Okay. And Stallone is saying that, like, yeah, you think like I'm gonna save I don't, we wanted to make it traumatic for the audience, but I don't think he's actually watching the movie. I think he's on a phone call doing the audio commentary, just giving some notes, because he keeps saying like, so we put all this Vaseline in my hand to make my glove come off. We would put like all this stuff, and the girl was trying to pull the glove off, and it wouldn't come off. And then you watch the scene, and you see that it's her glove that comes off.
So he's just full of shit.
And then he says like, the director, Rennie Harlan, he would perform the stunt first to make sure it was okay. Like he would get on the cable that Michael Rooker, you really see Michael Rooker get on a cable and go to the helicopter from the mountain. He's like, Rennie Harlan was doing it first. And like, he could have just done the scene with the lady and put on a blonde wig. And you're like, the lady wasn't blonde. Like, you don't remember this movie. I don't think you remember making this funny movie.
That's awesome. Very cool, Mr. Stallone.
Made so many action movies, they all bled together.
Yeah, true.
He confused the gloves. Come on, man.
He was in Planet Hollywood world at the time.
Yeah, and also he said this thing like they shot at second unit, the close up to make it work. So maybe they changed it to be her glove that comes off. So maybe it wasn't exchanged, but whatever. Now, Planet Hollywood. Have you guys ever been to one? I don't think I ever ate at one.
Oh,
My parents were
I don't think I did.
very much against going to that place.
Why?
Overpriced.
It's stupid. It's not good food.
It's a
You wouldn't actually get a good meal there. You would pay a premium, and it would just be a hamburger and Coke and fries. It's not worth the money.
It's
what kind of food was it at? I'm like a bar and grill, or
it was fucking cheeseburgers and chicken fingers and shit.
Now,
so William's mom was right.
I used to love the Hard Rock Cafe. It's basically a Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah, it's the Hard Rock Cafe, but for movies, and it has like movie props and shit. And it's also like a giant planet that you walk into. It's like a big.
Whoa.
It's a big sphere.
Globe.
You have to walk across a bridge into it.
Fancy.
And then you're on Planet Hollywood.
What about Hard Cock Cafe?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm listening.
And
all the waiters are on Viagra. They have hard dicks.
Oh, cool.
It's like a men's version of Hooters.
Oh, yeah. You just see their balls hanging out of their really short shorts.
The guy's a micro penis.
Yeah,
he's all embarrassed.
No, it's a place to celebrate all penises.
No, it's just Stallone opened it. He's like, no, I think it's very cool. It's a Hard Cock Cafe. It's, me and Bruce Willis and Demi Moore, we invested our money. And Schwarzenegger's coming on board. We just think we love a nice hard cock. Who doesn't love a hard cock?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's got like Bruce Willis's hat from Hudson Hawk on it. You know what I mean? It's like,
wow.
So it's a cool place to go. It's a cool place to take your kids. The Hardcock Cafe.
You went to one in Florida, or like when you're on vacation?
Yeah, there's one in Disney World.
Oh yeah. Makes sense.
So
What is he wearing, Hudson
Big
Hawk? A
deal.
beret?
does he wear a beret or I thought
No,
it
he
was
wears a
like
fedora. He wears like
yeah,
a. Oh yeah, dude. You guys like that movie?
I can't
I've never
remember
seen
it.
it actually.
I don't think I've seen it.
What?
It looked fucking terrible, so I never watched it.
I've probably seen Hudson Hawk over 30 times. It
Yeah,
was a
that's
movie
because
that
you have a
got
problem.
horrible reviews, and then I was a kid, and it was on HBO all the time, and I would just watch it over and over and over.
What a
And who
lucky
wrote
kid.
it? Who wrote it? Daniel Waters, the boy.
Sounds like you had a really good childhood, dude.
The boy who wrote Batman Returns. So you like crazy dialogue?
He was a boy.
A man child.
Cool. Oh, nice.
He was a boy. I saw him recently. He's a 70-something-year-old boy. He looked good.
That's cool. He was wearing like a propeller hat and had a big lollipop and stuff.
Pulling a wagon.
But he was an old man.
No, he was he was at Cat Popcorn and Soda, and I think we were watching Little Murders at the Egyptian Theater.
You and him?
And like hundreds of other nerds, because Elliot Gould was going to be live, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, Elliot Gould in the flesh!" And Elliot Gould is an old man. I mean, that guy
cool.
has a walker. I mean, he's in his 90s.
That's rough.
Damn. What a ride, guy, or what a run he had, you know?
American History X, the dinner table scene.
Is that Elliot Gould is in that movie?
Yeah, the guy dating Beverly D'Angelo, the mom.
Oh.
Oh, the Jewish guy
Yeah.
dating Beverly D'Angelo. That's a really good casting.
The
Casting
scene
for
where
the mom man for the Jewish guy.
every single person we ever we used to watch that movie, and after that scene, everybody would be like, "I got to say, Edward Norton makes some really good points about Rodney King. This might be a little too well written."
There's a good black cop in this movie, in Cliffhanger. Who's the black cop in this movie?
Paul Winfield.
What's he? What else has he been in?
Fuck.
He's in shit.
He's in everything, but it's like Paul
Okay.
Winfield. You go like he's in everything, but what's he in? I don't know.
And
Mars
there's
Attacks.
The bald cop. That's a good
Rex
bald
Lynn.
cop guy.
Rex Lynn. That guy's awesome. I feel like I never saw him in another movie. I was like, what?
Plays a cop in the Terminator, the first Terminator.
Paul Winfield is in Mars Attacks, and he is in Terminator. Now Rex Lynn. What the fuck was that guy in? He's awesome. He's like one of the best parts of this movie when he robs the airplane at the beginning. He's in Wyatt Earp, Cutthroat Island, Rush Hour. Some great stuff. Now, this airplane robbery, they're getting what, $1,000 bills? What did he say? We got $1,000 bills
Uncirculated bills or something.
for transferring money.
What was special about them? Can't spend that shit. They would know right away. What are you
For
gonna do
the
with
treasury. This is before computers, and they could send money digitally. This
it?
is
That
like
don't make no sense.
he's a Rothschild. This is Rothschild money, Adam. You seem to be.
Yeah,
It's gotta be.
Sounds like he may be like one of the Rothschilds.
In Nighthawk, something very similar happens where they have Swiss notes that were like large denomination, like so you could carry more cash in smaller containers. But this movie, they have 3 containers full of $1,000 bills on mountains, and they have little blinking lights on a computer that lets you see where they are with 50,000 combinations. Every 15 seconds, there's a new code, and I was like, "What? So what? He has like the original Google Authenticator. He has to change the code every 15 minutes, or what?
He has to select like which pictures have the street lights in them.
Supposedly military technology is 40 years in advance. So he could have had Google Authenticator back then. Totally feasible.
John Lithgow's like, I can't tell what a street light. That's a street light. I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
You do it. What's his problem?
I love how the bad guys just are mad at each other. Yeah, he's like mean to all the other bad guys and stuff. It kind of made me think of like it kind of reminded me of you know who would be a good bad guy like in Gang is like Corey and Corey's Angels would be
Corey
he kind
Feldman.
of yeah he I feel like could like lead a gang of the Angels and like be like a good he'd be like a bad guy that everybody's like kind of mad at each other and hates him and stuff.
Didn't he get in trouble for like assaulting them or something? No, am I mistaken?
He just
Get some
treated
of
them
that.
really badly. He would
Yeah,
like he wouldn't let him take breaks, and he wouldn't let him
Oh
leave
my
the
God.
house.
labor code violations. That's terrible.
Yeah,
They'll get you. They'll get you on those. You try to treat girls right, and then they get you on labor code violations.
and then he would
Exactly.
talk about his mom. Like my mom would be on set, and she would like take my money and not let me do what I want. And it's like, so you're just like doing all the shit your mom did to these girls, and you're not even aware of that.
Hurt people, man.
The lack of awareness is kind of frustrating. I'm going to be honest. That's one of my main problems with Corey Feldman.
Now, Cliffhanger. We got a gang. We got some money. We got some hostages. We got Janine Turner. Mike, what do you think of Janine Turner and her short hairdo?
Do not like it. Looks like a dyke. No body. Boring.
Pretty face.
Let me see. Let me like a look. Oh,
You
standard
don't think,
white. Standard white woman.
you don't think she has a Janine Turner? You don't think she has
I'm
a
looking
pretty
at
fa-
her.
Like,
Okay, yeah, nah.
Are you
I'll give her a 6 out of 10.
kind of thin face?
Yeah, she looks all right, and she aged pretty well, gracefully.
She's on Northern Exposure, a show
Mm.
I never watched before my time.
So she plays hill people, like very rustic people.
Yeah, cowgirl shit.
Did you believe she could be like a tomboy kind of and fly a helicopter?
No, not really. No,
Come on.
I
it
think
was
that
not viable.
I think she was cast because of the short hairdo. Like, oh yeah, she has short hair. Like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
She's a tomboy.
Tomboys have short hair.
What about the guys? What about those two guys? The two dudes.
The stoners,
Yeah, who they pull up alongside Stallone while he's driving. They have like a conversation and like across cars at like 60 miles an hour going along.
and they
like,
fill in all the exposition. Like, you've been gone. You're back.
yeah,
What? Where have you been? You got a job in Denver, but now you're back. Oh man, we're going to the mountain. We're gonna jump off. Now I watched this movie twice because I'm a thorough podcaster.
Mhm.
Those two guys get caught up in a storm, and that becomes a big issue for them because they can't go home and they get stuck in the mountain. They don't talk about the storm in the car.
Ooh.
A little weather talk would be nice. You know, you haven't seen
Weather
someone in a
talk
long.
would be good.
I mean, Stallone could have been like, "Hey, idiots! There's gonna be a giant fucking storm coming.
Stay off the mountain,
Be careful out there."
Yes.
queers.
What do you think of that Land Rover?
I did like that Land Rover, and I think they had a Jeep, right? They were in a kind of
Yeah.
a sick ass Jeep.
Those
Those
are
two
Jeep
trucks were
guys.
badass.
The Land Rover is sick. It's an old one. They're like in LA, there are Land Rovers everywhere, and they all
Pieces
look
of
so
shit.
lame, rich, kooky. Like it's just rich people's like in their lame ass car. Like I live near Calabasas, and you go there, and you're just like, oh, every idiot has a Land Rover. They're so stupid.
Mm.
They break all the time. The parts are extremely expensive. You got to find special people to work on them. They're a nightmare.
Where are they? What country are they from?
England,
Oh,
Range Rover and Land Rover. That's their Humvee.
yeah.
They use Land Rovers. Yeah.
It's pretty sick
When
though with that spare tire on the front though. The
When I
hood.
think of high quality made products, I don't think of England, especially with cars.
What about the women?
Yeah.
Well, they have high quality colonialism. I don't
guess.
know, but Navy
Tea?
in the 18th century. But was it their tea or they just stole?
Well, they stole the tea, but you think of English breakfast tea
Wait, they stole the tea? What are you talking
from
about?
India.
Yeah, it's not like they have
The
tea
whole
in
reason
England.
Yeah, it's the whole reason they conquered India.
You think they had a tea farm and
Well, they make such a big deal out of tea. I guess I didn't really think about it. They didn't have any tea leaves in their fucking secret
No,
Really
island.
they
not.
don't have anything. They have like eels in the River
Yeah.
Thames, and
Oh
they eat
God.
like
Oh yeah, like
eel jelly.
bogs. Yeah.
Yeah, eel jelly.
Jelly deals.
They don't even have like a forest.
Good Lord, what a terrible place.
And what it
Full
probably
of terrible
takes
people.
8 hours to drive across the whole fucking country.
It's smaller than California, and it has like 100 million people, I think.
Jesus.
So it's pretty dense. But hey, oh, soccer, pretty good soccer players.
They did
I'm not-
invent soccer.
but
They
Spain
invented
is better.
organized soccer.
But Spain is better apparently.
That's
I don't
about
know.
it.
Italy, I don't know. Brazil.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I like this actress in the beginning of the movie who dies, Michelle Joyner. I thought she was good. She's very emotional when she's like, she seems scared to fall off a mountain and die.
Yeah.
She's not in anything. She's only in TV shit.
Maybe they
But
thought that she died for real.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But she had to do that stunt, and that was hard.
I like
to get
how she's like, "Are we still on for dinner tonight?" Before she goes on the wire.
Little backstory.
Yeah, just a little setup to you. Were like, "Oh, she's definitely gonna die on the wire."
Shitty way to die, to be honest. Faulty gear. Got to
I
check
don't
your gear.
know.
That's how the
You think-
that's how the raccoon died at the beginning of Ace Ventura 2.
Yeah, they stole that from this movie.
What?
Yeah, I hate to say it.
Oh my God. Well, it was pretty
Ace-
powerful in
Ace
that
was-
movie too.
Ace was a little broken up.
It was very emotional.
He went to the monastery.
Yeah, he became a monk after that.
But it's a good scene. It's terrifying when the shit's breaking and the cable is like sliding and you get all those shots of it moving.
Yeah, the way it like bends and snaps. This is good stuff, guys. And but they're shooting these scenes because I noticed so they have the really wide establishing stuff that's definitely on the mountain with the stunt people, but then they do a lot of like they have
Inserts.
sets. Yeah. But they have like really good like matte painting background. I don't know how they do some of these sets where they like climbing alongside a mountain or whatever, and you see like the range behind them. I guess it's like a really good matte painting.
They said they had to do whatever it
Uh-huh.
took because it was so unbelievably complicated to get all the shit on the mountain. So
Yeah.
like the plane that crashed and Sylvester Stallone and Michael Rooker first meet the terrorists, that's a set because he said, Rennie Harlan said, like, we couldn't just bring this fucking jet fuselage
Yeah.
it up up into a mountain and drag it. There's not enough roads to put like what would you have to put on a semi truck? Like you have to
Yeah.
have a wide
crane it.
load. Yeah, and you're just like fuck this. Let's build a set. No, the sets don't look as good because they're Italian and
I kind of like them still though, even though they don't, they still
they don't
look
have the
cool.
light. They don't have the light. This is the thing.
But these backgrounds are so nice though too. And I like sets that look like sets, Makes it feel like like a Universal Studios ride or something.
There's also that set where the little bridge and Rex Lynn falls on the ice or Stallone first falls
Yes.
on the ice and he brings Rex Lynn in the ice and then Stallone shoots him through the ice in slow motion. That's a cool kill. The bullets come out of the ice and shoots him and then you see him under the water.
I guess that gun would fire underwater like that, you think?
No.
I don't think so.
Got it.
Well, isn't it like a Desert Eagle?
Yeah, we did have a Desert Eagle. We had the MP5, our favorite gun.
The
And
helicopter
then also-
pilot carries a 357 Magnum
Revolver.
in a holster.
Very cowboyish.
Pretty awesome.
That's what I would carry.
A lot of cool guns in this movie. The mini Uzi, the micro Uzi. A lot of
bring
cool
back
guns.
Uzis.
We do. Well, you know who makes Uzis?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Juicy.
Think of the name.
We already
Uzi.
talked about this.
Yeah.
But they're not accurate.
Contribution.
Well, there was a Mac 10 in it too, and Mac 10 is American, and that looks kind of like an Uzi.
They have Uzis on the airplane during the robbery, the FBI agent.
Yeah.
And they do some pretty wild shots in this movie where they're like booming up over like, and then it like that one shot of like seeing Stallone and stuff, and then it goes up and points down.
Yeah, the director said that was a 150-foot elevator shot on a mountain. So they must have had some sort of
Maybe it was a
weighted system to elevator him up. So there was like you have the camera on a platform, then you have like it's on a cable, and then the cable's going down because of a giant weight.
This is interesting stuff, guys.
Because they're building it on the set in the fucking mountain. It's a pain in the ass.
On the set in the mountain. What are you saying?
Or on well, the movie set
on
location in the mountain. So it's like all the thing up there. How are we going to do it? The actors are cold.
But you're right. It is like the only movie that would do something like this these days is Mission Impossible.
And it wouldn't be violent. It wouldn't have people getting shot with blood. And
oh, yeah.
It wouldn't be rated R for sure.
You wouldn't have a black guy named Leon saying motherfucker with a giant knife looking cool.
He's awesome in this.
We got to say also, all the costumes in this movie look really good. You notice how well everything fits the characters? Like they have like nice silhouettes. Their athletic gear looks good, or like even the FBI agents look good in their like suits.
Yeah, everybody's looking really good.
Stallone is wearing like tights though. Did you notice? He's wearing like
I did not notice that.
He's wearing like
a unitard.
His pants are like not pants.
Leg warmers.
I don't know.
Gotta stay warm.
This up.
He has like a baggy sweater. He's cold. He's got the baggy sweater. He's kind of like Die Hard. Like he's surviving the elements. Yeah, it's kind of like First Blood too.
Very much so.
So like we can criticize it being a Die Hard ripoff, but also there's some First Blood. Okay, so what I'm realizing with these pants is that I think when there's a stunt and you see his ass, I think it's like a tighter pant, like a more elastic
what
kind of pant, like a more form-fitting pant. And then I think when he's walking around, it's a little looser.
A little mystery of the changing pants, huh?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I have to do a stunt. I can't like stretch my legs. But then, oh, what about the bat scene?
But you gotta get some good butt shots, you're saying?
Guano.
Oh yeah, they're freaking out about the bats. It seems like an overreaction to me, but because bats,
poor old grandpa.
Do bats attack humans?
Of course. Vampires. Dracula.
Oh yeah. I forgot about the most famous bat of all, Dracula.
Here's a shot of them in the mountain. It just looks awesome. It's like Lord of the Rings.
Are you screen sharing right now?
Yeah, I'm screen sharing.
I was looking at the movie.
Oh.
Yeah, it does look like Lord of the Rings or Seventh Seal. Probably drew inspiration from that. I like how the guy has night vision goggles and it's still like light out.
Oh, that's how you have to do it. You see the shadows under the trees. That's a giveaway.
Yeah.
But that sucks because you have to shoot the scene twice.
Can't they make action? They should have made it infrared.
Yeah, that's how it works.
No.
What are you talking about?
The red thing, the red vision.
Like a heat seek, like a predator vision.
Yeah.
Like how predator sees.
You guys are just saying things.
That's not true. Okay. Well, they're really flying down this mountain.
Yeah, how are they doing this? They have the camera on a cart with the guy and he's sliding down. Whoa.
Like a sleigh.
That's cool. You got to ride a man like a sleigh.
Ugh. They're just losing guys one by one all the time. Then these two dopes are camping. Oh, man.
They're just sucking each other's dicks in the tent.
Could you stop watching MTV and watch a little of the Weather Channel next time, man?
So it's cool how Michael Rooker immediately gets these guys killed.
He doesn't get him killed. He saves at least one of them.
One of them gets away, but you don't see him after. He's stuck in a tree. I don't know if that
gets rescued.
That he gets away. Oh, he does?
Yeah, the helicopter pilot finds him.
Look how cool Leon looks. This is the guy from Cool Runnings. You don't know that, William.
I knew that because I saw it on IMDb because I was like, who's Leon?
He's the lead
Uh,
in Cool Runnings, and he's very charming.
well, he's very cool in this movie,
Yeah,
and I don't need to see Cool Runnings anymore, do I?
because of this.
Now, this shot, the way the guns in this movie are, like the shot of Leon shooting the gun is so awesome. And I was like, who shot this movie? What did he work on? And it's Alex Thomson, who is Nicholas Rogue's cinematographer and worked with him on Lawrence of Arabia. This guy worked, the director of photography worked on Lawrence of Arabia. The knowledge
That
he
was
has.
awesome.
The man understands how to shoot a big vista and have little people walking around.
Yes. Some scenery, some landscape.
The bad guy lady is almost
Ugh.
hot.
Yeah, she's
Caroline
cool.
Goodall.
Yeah.
She's in a movie you like, Mike.
What's that?
Schindler's List.
Oh, I do like that movie. Who is she in that?
Let me guess,
Oscar
she's one of the
Schindler.
Nazis.
His wife or something?
I don't remember. I just saw it on IMDb.
Ah,
I'm gonna take a wild guess.
I was hoping
and
I
say-
was hoping you would remember since you have the entire movie memorized, but I think it might be his wife. Yes.
I only have certain parts memorized.
That movie came out the same year as this. So
What
she's
parts,
making
Mike?
Well, let's just say for me, the villains and the heroes' roles are switched, and I pay attention to what the heroes do.
Interesting. It's an interesting way to read the film. All
do you
right.
cry? Do you cry when the hero of the movie is hung?
I do. That I do. I shed just one individual tear.
And then, like,
That's a cool stunt.
oh yeah, the parachute with the guy
Yeah.
on it. Oh, he's stuck. I'm still on. What do I do?
White Jackie Chan.
Gotta get their cash. This whole movie is just about people trying to get cash.
Yeah.
Why don't you get a computer and hack some money, you idiots? This is a
Common
cool bridge.
thieves.
This is like the kind of stuff that Gentile or goys have to go through to get rich. They have to do this kind of stuff. They have to like worry about like big bags of cash.
Yeah, it's like, why don't you get a fucking apartment building in Manhattan?
Get it insured. Or
Get
get,
it
it, get a
Slumlord.
big skyscraper, get it insured right before like like a couple months before planes fly into it. And don't go to work that day also.
Yeah,
Larry Silverstein. Lucky Larry.
that guy just insured my penis.
Oh no. He's about to go
Uh-oh.
fucking
He-
hog wild on that thing.
He made me a great deal. He said, "I would like to insure your penis, young man."
Before it gets destroyed by
I-
two.
I mean, I didn't know that. I didn't realize he was going to be committing insurance fraud on this. I just thought it was a great, fun, interesting thing to do. Oh, look at Leon. Is that his knife? Those brass knuckles?
It's a knuckle duster.
Ooh.
Look at his sweet outfit.
Yeah,
These guys
he
look-
looks cool. His watch. Did you just see his watch? Go back.
I can't find it anymore.
There's a good. You'd be really because you like the costumes in this movie. You'd say like, "Damn, look at that watch." There's a
Wow,
watch of like a henchman.
that's a beautiful watch, and that
Looks
little
cool.
gun.
Looks kind of like one of our watches.
Wow. Yeah, you're just like Leon, Mike.
That I am.
Whatever happened to Leon?
That's a good question.
Is he the Leon in Curb Your Enthusiasm?
No.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Now, Leon gets maybe, is this the best kill in the movie? Not the best death, the best kill. Stallone picks him up.
It's better than the striker kill, definitely.
He picks him up. Look how good this shot is.
The scene is really good.
Look at the
Leon
lighting on his
fight scene.
face. Leon is standing over. He has the blade in his hand.
It's like a trench
stalag-
knife.
Tights are sharp in the background. This is what you get with an Alex Thomson. This guy shot Eureka, one of the all-time great snow movies. Completely ripped off by There'll Be Blood in every way.
Oh, really?
That's what they say.
The
Oh,
story as well.
Oh,
Jesus.
You got to be pretty strong to do that above your head.
I would think so.
or maybe Eureka is just a ripoff of Citizen Kane. Who knows? Who can say when Leon is dead? If I was in that moment, that's when Janine Turner fell back in love with him. Oh God.
He's her protector. That's what they want, you know? Wouldn't it have been easier to like throw him onto one of the stalagmites on the ground? Wouldn't that be much, much easier? But
Using
whatever.
gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice MP5, our favorite gun.
Well,
What about this bomb they make? Whenever people in movies make bombs now, I think like, would that bomb really work? Because all these idiots are trying to blow things up now, and they always fail.
oh yeah.
These terrorists, these
Back in the
young
90s, they knew how to make bombs better.
in
You could get
movies.
a hold of more supplies back then too.
Is this John Lithgow? He kind of reminds me of Stewie. Does Stewie come from John Lithgow?
No, Stewie's based on Rex Harrison in My Fair Lady.
Oh, okay. Wow. So you see that shot? Look at that. Look at these shots.
Jesus.
We're seeing
Look
a
at
lot
this
of
rope.
swinging around on a big mountain.
Yeah, they're swinging on a rope. This is a good stunt. Swinging on a rope. That's a real mountain. It looks so much better when it's a real mountain.
Oh, for sure.
But it can't always be a real mountain because you're like, where are you going to put the camera?
But
Where are you-
and it kind of makes it like, it kind of gives it like a good thing about it to like that it has like the Hollywood limit. It's like it can do these things because it's a big Hollywood movie from this era, but it also has like the limitations because it's like a movie star movie. So they're not going to like, but you know what I mean? It kind of makes it like, gives it its charm. But this would never even get made, I feel like these days, because
what are you talking about?
they would never, or I guess they would do like a Mission Impossible or something like that, maybe if it was like a but like just to make a movie that had this like these challenges to it, they just would never fucking make it.
What are you talking
Or
about?
it'd be a green screen movie or something.
Are you joking?
You
No.
said the same thing,
Yes,
William,
I'm
like
joking.
10 minutes ago.
Well, there's some new information.
What's the new information?
Yeah.
There's some new information hot off the press. Cliffhanger 2026.
Oh my good God. Oh,
Lily James is the star. Pierce
Lady
Bronson is
see,
the bad
hang
guy.
from a
Brad.
cliff this time.
Now
Jeez.
it's a
Lily
late.
James.
She's in Downton Abbey. She
Can you
played.
show a picture?
She's the girl who played Pamela Anderson in the Pam and Tommy.
Oh, cool.
She's in the what's that wrestling movie we watched? The Iron Claw. She's the girl who dates Zac Efron.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if they
Wow.
go for it, the way they did with this.
But now they have digital effects.
Yeah, so it's going to be, so it's like, what's the point of the movie if you're not going to like do oh, nice. William,
Those
William went
tits are a
from
little
showing
weird.
us Lily James and then he Googled Lily James nude and now we're seeing, that's pretty cool. But blow that one up.
It's like a weird Pam and Tommy. It looks like fake boobs. What's she doing on this? She has like a lot
Maybe
of
it's like
fake makeup on her body.
Those boobs look much better, even though they're
Those
fake.
are fake.
That's fine. I don't give a shit.
maybe like a
You don't like
body
you don't like
suit.
the real ones?
I don't. They're one's fishing, one's hunting. They're like looking the wrong way. It's like
That's cool
if
though.
it's like if you had a lazy eye for tits.
But you actually do have a lazy eye, Mike.
Do I? I thought so. I really thought so. My
That'd
vision
be a
isn't
cool way to
fucked
find
up.
out. You probably have an astigmatism at least.
I definitely have an astigmatism.
There's definitely some asymmetry also with your face. Let's face it.
Yes, thank you very much. I know I'm not the greatest looking guy, but I do good with what I got.
I bet
Who
your
directed
fucking nipples are not lined up either.
from the director of Black Adam and Woman in the Yard and Jungle
Ooh.
Cruise and The
Ooh.
Commuter, The Shallows,
Dwayne Johnson
Orphan, House of Wax,
What's the fucking
Nonstop.
Dirty Men?
This is a hack of the
Mhm.
highest order. You know you suck. Your movies suck when your best movie is House of Wax.
God bless.
Although
him.
people like Orphan, which I never saw.
Wait.
So
Scroll up.
Girls like that shit.
Oh yeah, I saw Orphan.
did you like it?
No, no way.
Well, then you're not a girl. Good.
Yeah, I know.
Because if you
That
were,
settles
you'd
it.
have cooties. Well, Cliffhanger 2026. A mountain guide and his daughter's alpine climbing business in the Italian Alps faces a tragic event, forcing them to overcome adversity as dangerous foes emerge, unleashing chaos.
I would. I. Oh wait, I thought that I spent my whole life. I've never seen this movie, Cliffhanger. I spent my whole life since the movie came out, uh, thinking about that. I very vividly remember a scene where a guy holds another guy over a cliff by his nostrils, like that. And I was waiting and then it didn't happen in the movie. What movie is it? Is that not? Did that not?
Maybe
That
maybe
doesn't
that'll
happen
happen
in
in
this
the new
movie.
one.
Like so, like a bad guy's like holding a man over the cliff with like.
No, that did not happen in this movie.
What am I thinking of, William? You're the movie guy.
I don't know, man. I'd never heard of that.
Mike, you're
That'd
the
be
nostril
physical.
guy.
That would
What
be
do you-
physically impossible.
Did I
Your
dream
nose would
that?
just
What the
rip
fuck
right
is going
off.
on? I could have sworn I was
Why?
like really excited. I was like, oh, I can finally see what the context of this nostril scene is. Hold on a second.
Well, maybe it's time to tell you something a little disturbing.
Yes, it is time.
You are a man who is known for flights of fancy, and you live in a dream world.
Delusional.
Yeah, and you believe things that are clearly not true and frankly childish. You thought a guy held
it's not
another man by
childish.
his nostril. Was the guy's feet on the ground like he was falling back? Like, is this like a Mr. Magoo, Mr. Bean?
No, it's like a big, strong
Slapstick.
guy.
Who?
Popeye.
Sylvester Stallone and John Lithgow. This is what I really
Let go of my nose.
I have a vivid memory of that.
Uh,
Why the fuck do they do that?
I don't let go of your nose.
He's like sad.
You piece of shit. Let
gonna-
go of my nose.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm gonna look into this a little bit more. So if I'm not,
It doesn't exist. It's not real.
I'll find it.
I'll find it. Okay, well, there goes Adam. He's gonna be gone for a long time.
Searching for nothing.
This bridge scene is cool when they blow up the bridge and Stallone jumps in slow motion with the explosion behind him.
Very Indiana Jones-ish.
Yeah, it looks good. You like now that's so easy digitally just to shoot the explosion, shoot the bridge falling, shoot the actor, and digitally it'll all perfectly line up and you can seamlessly cut them together. No problem. And it's easy and safe and the timing is good, but like they just did it. They just fucking did it. They didn't give a shit back then when they made Cliffhanger, man. They were like, fucking rock and roll.
Let's go for it, baby.
I can't find it.
Yeah, shit.
Dumb.
Maybe if somebody on the
it's a stupid idea.
Maybe one of the listeners knows what movie I'm talking about. Where
Knows
a guy's
what
holding
movie?
Yeah.
fingers in each nostril and he's holding a guy over a cliff.
He says, "Do you know what I'm going to do to you?"
Yeah. Damn, Mike, you should be a screenwriter.
What about this rabbit? He puts the money on, and he's looking for the money, and he's like, "Where is it? It's on a rabbit." It's not kind of like Total Recall. Doesn't that happen with a rat? Where they put the tracking device on a rat, and they're shooting at it, and they shoot the rat. But in this movie, he shot the rabbit, killed it, and it got audience test scores so low that Sylvester Stallone had to use his own money to show the rabbit survived. But it's still kind of depressing. It's kind of like the rabbit's like hopping and kind of like dead. Like it's kind of dying.
No, it lived. It went to
They
the
should have
rabbit
eaten it.
hospital. Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
And Rex Lynn's like, God damn, I'm such an idiot. Why did I hook up with a piece of trash like you, Eric Quaylen?
Over the radio.
And the cops are like, turn up the volume. That's Trevor's. You idiot. Stop speaking into the radio. Eric Quaylen, dumbass.
That was
These two
awesome.
mountain guys have defeated you, Mr. Genius.
Yeah.
So what ultimately is sinking this villain? His arrogance. He kills his lover. Do you know what
Cold-heartedness,
the most
stoicism.
what does he say? The most difficult thing in the world is, or the most important, what did he say? The most dangerous thing in the world is
loving or
sacrifice.
Romantic. Yeah.
Sacrifice, and he kills her, shoots her in the back. Now I'm the only pilot.
Stoicism is not like cold-heartedness, Mike.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Stoicism is about
Here we go.
and he's not stoic. That's why it's important. It's
Oh, my bad.
Because
I had a boss that was
being
a stoic. He's a total idiot.
Stoic, cool. But being stoic is you
emotional, loud,
yeah, you scream and
snippy,
cry
cutting.
No, but if you can't change, it's like you don't get emotional about stuff you can't change.
So how is that not like cold-hearted?
So he's being very emotional about stuff he can't change, you know? He's yelling at all of his people. He's saying they're stupid. He's being mean to Sylvester and Michael Rooker. He's not like keeping his cool.
He's not stoic. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome. One penis point.
You know who's stoic?
Me.
Stallone?
Chuck Norris, baby. That guy has no emotional range.
Ooh, yeah.
You watch his acting. That man has no range, no emotion.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's why he's the best.
R.I.P. buddy. We love you and we miss you.
R.I.P.
So I think he's arrogant. He kills people who work for him. And then he has this plan with he's gonna release Janine Turner with the hook. And Stallone's like, oh, I got the hook. What do I do? Oh, there's a ladder. Hook. I put the hook on the ladder. And he dies. His helicopter falls down.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little fight scene, and then he gets crushed to death.
That was good. I like when the helicopter's like hanging on the cliff, and like that was another good like matte painting thing.
Just like the ending of Sudden Death.
Yeah. Who died in sudden death?
His name is Stacy Keach.
Oh.
No? Who was in the helicopter?
Powers
Booth. That's it. Come on. They're similar. You got to give me that. They're very similar.
One penis point, William.
Ooh.
You said that on a text message, and I didn't say anything, but I knew the whole time.
You set me up.
You up. Damn.
Oh, my.
That's me up very stoic failure. Of you, William.
Yes, I'm very cunning.
And cold-hearted.
Yes.
I got the penis point. Time to flee.
Congratulations, William. You've got what you came here for.
But now Sylvester Stallone in this movie, he doesn't value money. He burns money. It costs a fortune to heat a place.
That was
bad jokes.
That was such a cool thing for him to do. He just doesn't. He's above it all. Such a cool guy.
Remember when John Lithgow was like, "You suck one penis, they call you a homo. You suck a million penises, they call you Adam Bowers."
Oh, nice. Nice.
I wrote that joke yesterday, baby.
I can see that. I can tell.
No, he says you kill one person, they call you a murderer. You kill a million people, they call you a conqueror. It's like, fuck, dude, this guy's crazy.
He stole that from somebody else, though. He still have
from Jackie Chan
or something. That's a Stalin quote.
You know, pretty sure Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan said that?
Was it Stacy Keach?
Okay. All right, guys, come on.
And the New Centurions?
It says it would kill a million.
What the fuck? Butterfly?
Kill a million.
It was Powers Booth.
He says it's
in Guyana, an American tragedy. Kills a lot of people in that movie.
So you don't care. You don't want to talk more about the matte paintings. I'm taking it, William.
There were matte paintings. What do you want me to say?
I just am very impressed with how they blended it all because it was hard to tell at times, and they look really good. The art of matte paintings.
I knew a matte painter.
Art, yeah.
He used to make a lot of money. He used to paint the movies. He painted the matte painting in Kazam when
Damn.
Shaquille O'Neal made all the food in the big room. He had to paint all these like pizzas and
Hell yeah.
all this stuff.
That's awesome.
But now, like, he used to do airbrush and make these really beautiful paintings, and then it went to Photoshop.
But it doesn't look as good. Like the green screen, it doesn't look as good. Like think about the cliff scene in Send Help. The stuff on the cliff. It's like pretty bad green screen.
I think there's something wrong with the I think there's something wrong with the post pipeline with HDR content.
Why?
If you ever work on a real movie, it's a disgusting pipeline with like the LUT. They run everything through this LUT. So everything you're working on has like no contrast, and it's just like muted and gray. And then because they want to have all this like range
information
to color it afterwards, but then it's like you color it doesn't even look that good.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on. And then Send Help. Is it even a green screen or is it a virtual set?
Oh yeah.
Like I don't even know anymore.
Background.
The LED background screen. Yeah. It's like who knows what's going on. I mean, everything.
It looks like shit though.
It's 3D.
Come on, motherfuckers. Just like pay these guys to paint your like giant Kazam pizza palaces and stuff.
The other problem, this is something people say online. Like, I don't know if this is how true this is because some people can do it. But I'll say this. One thing on another thing, there's two things going on. So one is like a lot of visual effects studios right now are overwhelmed with the amount of work and their best people aren't working on all this shit. Like Send Help is not like a extremely high budget Sylvester Stallone movie in the early 90s shot by a guy who worked on Lawrence of Arabia and Rennie Harlan and like all these people like really putting work into it. Send Help is a little movie.
Yeah.
And maybe they're just like, fuck it. Who cares? Like you don't have any money or you want to change the shot or they're just half-assing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people don't care as much. The people making the movie, the reason why it looks bad is because they don't care. And you look at a David Fincher movie, The Killer, just wall-to-wall visual effects. It looks pretty damn good. And all the little things he's changing, all the little paint outs. But even in The Killer, and it's David Fincher, it's looking as good as possible. He gets out the airport. There's like a jet that flies overhead. It doesn't look that good. But also, it's like maybe the movie has a million visual effects shots, so they don't look as good. Yeah. I don't know. And also, you're forgetting one other thing. All the shitty movies back then that had terrible matte paintings that didn't look good. You're looking at a movie with really good matte paintings, which honestly don't look that good. They look like matte paintings. And then you have
I don't know. Okay.
And it's like pretty good. And then it's like, well, it looks better than Send Help. And then it's like, well, it's like you're comparing apples and oranges. It's hard to say.
Okay.
Now, here's the weakness of this movie. The final scene, John Lithgow falls in the helicopter.
You almost said the cliffhanger.
Kind of weak. Kind of whatever. He's like, yeah. He blows up.
Everybody felt to death back in the day.
There's no there's nothing going on in the scene with the plot or the characters or the arcs or anything. It's like that new Cliffhanger remake, I know exactly what the climax is going to be.
What?
It's going to take the first scene of the movie where the tragic thing happens and they're going to recreate it. That's like the new thing in Hollywood screenwriting. Like if Cliffhanger was exactly the same for 90% of the movie and you were going to change the last 10% with a modern movie, you would recreate that rope opening where Janine Turner is now falling and Sylvester Stallone is going to pull her up and get in and solves the problem somehow.
Yeah, I got you. He saves the day finally.
He would pull out his pants. He's like, grab my hard cock. and she has to jump up with her mouth
Oh,
and
cool.
bite it, and then her eyes cross, and he's like, "Oh God!"
He's like,
And
don't bust, don't
and
bust,
he
don't.
busts. No, he busts. He
Then he
busts,
goes
and then
soft.
he shoots her into the helicopter, and then
That's a good. That's a good ending.
movie ends with them at the Hard Cock Cafe, and Bruce
Mm.
Willis is fucking on stage as Bruno,
With the accelerators.
and he's rocking it out with Demi Moore and Arnold Schwarzenegger's playing guitar, baby.
He's like wailing on a harmonica. That is a good ending. You're right. That's much better. Well, this I was thinking like the movie because it's about like this friend group that got shattered by this tragic death. You kind of don't really ever see them like be friends again and get
They're all on top of the mountain at the end together. And
The
the one guy
workers.
died.
Oh.
The
Or
old guy
lovers or
died, so
workers.
Oh yeah, the old guy. Oh yeah, you forgot about the old guy.
That's a sad death. And Stallone holds
not
his hand,
sad.
or Michael Rooker holds his hand as he dies. Very emotional.
Yeah, it's not emotional.
It's very emotional.
But it's very stoic of you.
I don't believe in stoicism. I believe in
So-
loud, angry, emotional outbursts.
Yeah.
what do you call that,
Slapping
Adam?
people in the face.
Psychopathy? Sociopathy?
I don't know. I'm not. I don't.
Explosive
The
personality
stoicism is
disorder?
not my term, Mike. It's created by the ancient Greek philosophers.
Well,
Which
you seem to
one?
know so much about it.
Socrates, Plato,
Fu-
Aristotle, all of those motherfuckers.
Like if I'm working on a job and it doesn't go well, I write a crazy email at 4 a.m. and just unleash the demons and call the person fat. I call them fat. I go, fuck you.
It wasn't at 4 a.m. That was like I think that was like a 10 a.m. sort of thing.
Good way to
Or
start
if
the day.
If
Look,
I'm
it's a
at
practice.
work
Stoicism is a
and I don't like my
practice.
boss makes me do something I don't like, I just say under my breath, fucking cunt.
And they're like, "Excuse me."
And then I get
Nothing?
fired from Dick's Sporting Goods.
Oh, is that Mike?
No. Big five. I had my dream job and I blew it in like 2 weeks.
Damn, you had to call Besh a cunt.
I
God
said
damn it, Mike.
something like that. I believe
Well-
what I said was that this shoe section is so stupid. It looks like it was designed by a woman. And that
Oh yeah. I
That's
remember
what got
this
me.
story. So stupid.
she had them by
How stupid? What did it
styles.
look
should
like?
have been-
Yeah.
It should have been alphabetical order. So when you take the shoe, you go back, you find the shoe, and instead you had to look by style. Like, is it an outdoor shoe? Is it a fucking hiking shoe? Is it a sporting? Is it a
hilarious.
sport
But
shoe?
wait, this was in the back room. You're saying?
Yeah. So they
That's
give you the shoe, and then
hilarious.
you spend all this time look like, what kind of shoe is this considered out of our 5 different
Ooh.
categories?
I bet you weren't feeling stoic when you were doing that.
No, I did say that, and I think there was a girl there, and she ratted on me, rightfully so. It was wrong of me
That
to
is
say
so
that.
uncool.
Yeah.
My kids' class or the elementary school sent out a thing that was like, "Hey, we're doing something about springing from our roots because it's spring. So we want to do like a thing from root, like all the kids' roots and stuff. So here's like a Excel link or whatever, like a Google Doc spreadsheet, and every parent like fill out what country like your roots are from, your family's roots are from, and then what teacher your kid has and stuff. And I like was looking at it, and there was a couple people that wrote Israel,
Oh no.
and I changed it to Palestine.
Your little form
So
of
we'll
protest.
see what happens. It could be fun, but
What's wrong
just
with
a
you?
little. I find that offensive. You're not fucking family. Your roots are not from Israel.
Can't be, not possible.
Yeah.
None of your business.
What are your roots, Adam? Wales?
I'm a quarter Danish, and then I'm from Wales, and then
Oh.
I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually 2% Middle Eastern, so my roots are actually from Israel. So
Gotcha.
Are they?
yeah,
Self-hating anti-Semite.
I'm more Semitic than a lot of Israelis. That might shock you.
Ratings, or are we doing more of this shit?
No,
I,
let's do
I wasn't
ratings.
even listening. What's your rating?
3.5.
Action April, guys. Who's loving Action April?
I'm loving it. It's 3.5 is my rating.
I was also going to go 3.5. This is my favorite version of John Lithgow. Cool guns, cool action, but the movie just really has no substance.
Such cool stunt shots and like big mountain
Sure.
things. And
It's a good action movie.
You're like, how do they do that? You think that a lot, and that you got to give it up for that.
I watched the movie and I'm like, I know how they did that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. I know they did that.
You think you do? Oh well, you're listening to the commentary by Stallone.
On the
who's
commentaries, because he's Finnish or whatever, he's like,
Literally phony,
I'm not going to explain how we did this shot. I'm like, that's a matte painting. What are you talking about? Shut up, Rennie Harlan. I know your tricks.
Oh, he's trying to be cooler than he is.
It's like Sylvester Stallone's climbing a painting. This is not a. I know how you did the shot, buddy. You're not tricking me.
It's not rocket surgery.
Yeah. Then I turned the fucking commentary off. I want to give this movie 4 stars, but I can't because I don't like the ending of the movie. I don't like the final battle. And this is a problem with a movie like this where the opening scene, you're like, is this the best scene? And then probably emotionally. And then the next thing that happens is this awesome plane heist. And we got to give it out to the FBI agents and all those guys are cool. That actor looks cool,
Shout out.
That shot of
FBI.
him with the gun, I think might be when he pulls that Uzi up and he's robbing the plane. I think that might be the best shot in the movie.
What
it
is
looks
it?
fucking
What are you talking
awesome.
about? What are you talking about? Let me.
The FBI
the
agent
beginning.
pulls up the gun and goes like, he's robbing the airplane. And then Rex Lynn pulls up his gun and it's just this really sick wide angle lens. It's not anamorphic. It's Super 35. And it's that early
yeah, it looks
90s.
awesome.
It's that early 90s. This movie, it's that early 90s Super 35 with the grain. Looks really good. And they're cropping it to make it widescreen. It looks sick. Alex Thomson, we love you. You miss you. I think you're dead. R.I.P. He also shot Demolition Man. But I got to give it 3.5. If it had a better ending, if it wasn't just like, oh, there's a hook, there's a ladder, I guess I'll attach the hook to a ladder and then I'll be done.
Yeah,
I get it. They used all their good ideas. They ran out.
Yeah, I was thinking like, is this a 4-star movie at this time though? I was also thinking that. So we're the same.
Also, there's a lot of horrible dialogue in the movie, like, where were you? I had to go. But all those scenes are kind of short. All the emotional shit, and it's kind of lame, but this movie moves, man. It's moving. It's got good locations. They shot this whole movie in Italy. I don't know if we talked about that. Those are Italian mountains. Those aren't Colorado mountains.
Love it. That's Alps, right?
This movie went up.
Italian Alps.
Mm.
I think this movie went $30 million over budget. It cost $71 million. It was supposed to be 40.
Damn.
But it definitely made that back.
It made it back.
This is a
Also,
big-ass movie.
I think this is the last Karolko movie. Karolko. You know when you see that?
I thought it was Carol Co. Like a lady named Carol, her company.
I think I read in the Wikipedia that it's the last TriStar movie, I thought, right?
Yeah, they got bought by Sony, right? Karolko Pictures.
Carol Co.
Is that Japanese?
I'm looking it up. We got a Lebanese guy, Mario Kassar. And then we have a Hungarian guy, Andrew G. Vajna. When you watch a movie and it's like Mario Kassar and Andrew G. Vajna present, you're about to watch something at most 3.5 stars, but at worst 2.5 stars.
Yes.
That's good range.
Yeah.
Let's see what some of these movies we got. First Blood, Rambo, First Blood Part 2, Angel Heart, Extreme Prejudice.
No.
You guys ever see that?
No.
Oh my God. Prince of Darkness.
The John
Pound
Carpenter movie?
Puppies. Pound Puppies and the Legend of the Big Paw.
Mm.
I used to love that movie.
3 stars.
Rambo 3.
2.5.
Red Heat. That's the Luke Schwarzenegger. That's a Schwarzenegger movie that didn't work.
Was that the one where he's like a communist dude or something?
Yeah, he's Soviet.
Yeah,
And Jim
Soviet.
Belushi, he goes to Chicago. They Live.
4.5.
5 stars, masterpiece. Lock Up.
Well,
Johnny Handsome, a movie I like. Up, shocker. These guys, we love you. We think you're
we
cool.
love you, Carol.
Carol Co.
We love you, Co.
Coco. Next week, what are we doing? Chuck Norris died? Are we doing a
Coco the monkey.
Chucky Nori?
I'd be down for that.
I'm going to push back. Mike's father said Delta Force was the most entertaining. I'm going to push back on that. Delta Force is over 2 hours long.
Oh,
It starts off with a plane hijacking, and that part is very. I mean, it's long. It gets kind of cool with Lee Marvin showing up at the end, kicking ass.
He said Delta Force is the most entertaining, but the other one that you mentioned is his best acting role.
Code of Silence. That movie is directed by Andrew Davis, who directed The Fugitive. He's a Chicago man. This is about a Chicago cop, Chuck Norris. Look, I haven't really watched this entire movie. I've kind of dabbled in it, dipped in and out. But people say it's good. Let's roll the dice.
We're gonna be gone from Monday through Thursday next week. So
we'll talk about that off air.
Okay. That's fine. That's cool.
Oh, so then we should definitely do True Lies.
Oh, come on.
You going somewhere for Easter or something?
We're going to Yosemite, baby.
Spring break. Tight.
Yeah, spring break.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe doing a little. I think I might summit El Capitan. Free solo.
When I was a kid,
nice.
When I was a kid, I used to go to Yosemite all the time, and I loved it. And they would always talk about like El Capitan. No one would ever climb that. So when it finally happened, it was a big deal. I was like, "Whoa, they actually did it."
Yeah.
If I did that, my arms would get tired.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Would you free solo it or would you use ropes?
Every 5 inches, I would be planning a rope and using like a rock hammer and like
tapping it in.
I'm like, I'm fucking scared, dude. I'm fucking scared.
You're telling that on the radio. This is really scary, guys.
That guy doing free solo is so amazing because like they used to sleep on that climb.
Yeah, they have the little
single
bed
sleeping bags.
That shit's scary as shit. The guys are crazy.
And then that guy did it in like what 2 or 4 hours or something. He just fucking did it
one day.
Alex Thomson.
I saw an interview with the guy who was filming that, and he was saying, "Man, the whole time I'm just worried that I'm going to film this guy's death at any moment."
That guy has gigantic black baby eyes.
Yeah.
That's the most racist thing I've ever heard in my life.
I mean, his eyes are like black, but they're like
baby.
gigantic baby eyes.
I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. My dad's from Boston. That's the most racist thing I've ever heard in my life.
I think they're beautiful, actually. So,
I mean, that's like 12 Years a Slave, Master Epps.
Yeah, call me Master Epps.
That's like a character out of Blood Meridian.
Yeah.
This is shocking. Well,
I want to leave.
I want to live.
Don't sing or do whatever. Just end the podcast.
Where are you gonna go?
He loves to drag you through glass.
Where are you going?
I'm
the
going to go
coop?
up. Yes,
sauna?
I'm going to go to the chicken coop.
Do you use the sauna?
My power's back. I feel depleted. What do you say?
Do you use the sauna?
Yes, I do.
For
how long?
Okay, there's a lot of questions, guys.
How often? How long?
I use it. It says you get the benefits if you do 3 to 5 times a week for 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. So I do 20 minutes 3 to 5 times a week.
Just get all
I can't.
sweaty.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. But then that stuff is inside of you. You know what I mean? If you don't sweat it out. That's kind of what I realized
What,
the first time.
water?
Well, like the first time I did it, I was just like, holy shit. It felt like dirty sweat, like dirty shit coming out of my body.
You should
So,
probably shower before you do it, before
So
and
if you
after.
so like if I do half hour on the treadmill and I sweat, I'm not kicking that stuff out.
I don't
You got to
fucking
burn
know,
it out,
man. What do you
William.
want
You
from
got to
me?
heat it out.
You keep doing your treadmill thing and you hurt William hurt his toe on the treadmill and
I got
he
blisters.
won't wear toe shoes and toe
My
separators,
feet don't
even
hurt
though it'll
anymore.
solve his problem, but because he's too prideful.
Whoever lives the longest is right. That's the way it is.
Yeah. Whoever
Well,
lives
I'm just
longest will
saying,
be right.
I got
on
a
this
new problem.
podcast. What?
But bunions?
Butt
I did
bunions?
100 minutes on the treadmill
What's the
and
problem?
my balls were chafing like
Chafing.
crazy.
What kind of underwear are you wearing? Are you wearing boxers or are you wearing, like boxer briefs? Keep your
I
shit
got
in order.
bikini briefs, buddy.
Oh, okay.
You were
You got
on the
the
treadmill in
sheath.
bikini
You
brief.
got a sheath underwear.
You got to get some Gold Bond, dude.
Put a little powder
Do I
down
need to
there.
let, do I need to let my balls grow out? Do I need more
Maybe.
hair?
Maybe.
I see. You got a little stubble and you're kind of irritating your inner thighs, you're saying.
You guys said you don't shave your balls.
Well, William is just saying that he's a little prickly down
He's
there.
chafing. He's chafing.
Are you saying you should shave your balls, William? What are you asking? Should you not shave them or should you shave them?
Should I get some of my cat fur and just put it down there and make myself a little, protection layer?
Yeah.
A pussy out of a pussy.
Hell yeah.
A ball merkin.
Ooh, that'd be cool if you had like a merkin of your cat fur. You could show your lady
just-
that.
My cat is shedding like crazy, and there's just clumps of fur everywhere.
Make pillows
Gross.
out of it.
It's gross. I have a dustbuster. I just suck it up. Well,
That's
next
cool.
week, Code of Silence with Chuck Norris. R.I.P.
Mm.
Mr. Chuck Norris. Hopefully,
Mm.
Stallone doesn't die anytime soon. We love him.
Yeah. Still, Chuck Norris doesn't have a stupid voice. Because we were talking about that earlier. All the action stars have a stupid voice.
I'm just thinking about that. Does he? It's hard to remember anything he ever said.
Yeah. What's the classic Chuck Norris line?
Maybe since he hasn't said anything that sticks out in your mind, that proves that he has a very boring voice.
Just a boring guy. Great beard, though.
He tells a kid in a Walker, Texas Ranger that he's retarded or something like that.
No.
I didn't watch the show.
All right. What are you pissed? That made you mad?
Because when he died, I saw that clip of literally 1 trillion times of Haley Joel Osment going, Walker told me I have AIDS. And I was like watching it so much, and then like everybody kept posting it, and I was like, can you just stop posting this? Why did you post a deep cut? And then I posted clips from The Hitman and Hero and the Terror, and it's like no one even knows those movies because they're stupid.
I'm sorry, man. That's really unfair.
That's unfair to you. Yeah.
Did you watch the clip I posted of The Hitman?
No.
I don't think so.
This is how we're going to end the episode. We're going to watch a little clip from The Hitman.
I wish people on X were nicer to you, though.
To William?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's
you
a
hate
good
him.
boy. He's a good little boy.
Oh, no, he's a good boy. Okay, fair enough.
We're
almost done, Adam. Hang in there. Just hang in there. Hang in there a couple more minutes.
Didn't like he say like Walker, I'm retarded? Casual.
That's
wrong,
what. Yeah, I didn't know you were doing an impression of me every time you go into that voice.
Casual, smug, wrong. Just the trifecta.
I'm not smug. I'm not smug.
Just like
just play the fucking.
So Chuck Norris has taken Michael Parks from the Quentin Tarantino movies. He's hung him off out of a window of a warehouse, and the cop has showed up because he's like, "All right, what's going on out here?"
It's over.
Michael Parks.
Damn, look at that mullet.
That's good.
His mullet is good.
Yep. about?
It's
What
over.
does that mean? Just about. Come back here. Rogan?
That was sick.
Tight. That's how they should have ended Cliffhanger.
Yeah. Sylvester Stallone blows up.
That's how you treat the criminals. You tie them up in a chair, hang them out a window, you put dynamite on their belly, and then when a cop comes and goes like, "What's going on?" You
It
blow
blows them
'em
up.
You just blow them up in front of the cop, and then the cop is like, "All right, you get out of here."
Ain't life a bitch?
Ain't life
Oh,
a-
Ain't life a
Oh.
bitch. Amen, Mr. Norris.
and then you die.
That's real fucking police work, baby.
That's so cool.
It's
I wish
fucking
more
awesome,
cops
dude.
blew people up without
I do.
due process.
With dynamite.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's like a Derek Chauvin. Chuck Norris is like fucking like a terrible guy, like a nightmare. Like if somebody did that in real life.
They're like crying. They're like, no!
This guy has a family and pregnant wife.
And they're on Fox News. They're like, that punk got what he deserved.
Yeah. We should blow up all the illegals. All right. Good night.
He's crying as he has the bomb on him. He doesn't want to die.
Yeah. Who? Who is this?
The criminal.
Oh, okay.
George Floyd.
Just like a little kid.
Yeah. George Floyd or the Renee Good or whatever. Pretend Renee Good as a bomb.
A liberal.
And then the ice
Breonna
guy.
Taylor.
The ice guy just blows her up.
Some
It is
of
like-
these an Antifa.
Ooh.
The
Those
worst
guys drive me
kind.
nuts.
God.
All right.
Look, there's a lot of criminals out there. We got to kill them, okay? And who's going to do it? The good guys in the movie.
Yeah. Good guys kill people.
They
That's
kill
what I'm
them. They
learning
just
from.
you kill them, you wipe them off the earth, and you got no more problems.
Yeah.
You put them in a
Amen to
helicopter, you
that.
just throw them off a cliff.
Action April, baby. That's how we do it in Action April.
Good night.